Spice, girl, are you going to the Olympics for throwing discuses or what? Lord have mercy. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I'm going up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 7, Episode 13. Okay, so, whole lot going on. We got Spice getting ready to go on to the Olympic team for throwing discuses, honey. We have Tokyo, she's going on the team for floor exercises. Yeah. Got a lot going on. Whole lot. We're going to get around to all of that, but first things first. Everything's going as it's supposed to go for the most part here in Houston. The kids are all boarding the buses to go to the Dude Ranch. Now, Tierra, Jasmine, and just Brittany, they weren't invited to the Dude Ranch, honey. Well, you know, Tierra and Jasmine weren't invited the fuck at all. So they're actually taking their asses back home. Just Brittany actually sat with them and told them, you know, I didn't even get to see you all. I got the fuck on out of there before any shit popped off. But that Tierra is a two-faced whore who needs to mind her business. She really does. She's all over the place. And it's like you're just like scraping and scrounging around trying to find a storyline. Tierra, girl, go somewhere and sit down. Go somewhere and sit down for somebody to beat the shit out of you. Anyway, they go ahead to get on the bus to go to the Dude Ranch. They're on two separate buses. You know, one bus got Rashida and all the fun people, and the other bus got all the messy motherfuckers on it. And then Rashida and them's bus blows out a tire, and they end up for hours in the damn parking lot of the Sam's Club. Child, but now the funny part was the footage that got taken when they were in the Sam's Club parking lot, they were actually having fun. They was acting like big kids, riding around and fucking shopping carts and shit. I said, look at these fools. They were clowning their ass off. And that was actually funny to me. I was sitting there laughing and watching it with them. I was like, this is lighthearted and fun. Yeah, very strange for Love and Hip Hop, but I enjoyed it, them damn clowns. But it took them like 8 hours to take care of like a 4-hour trip because they had to send a whole nother bus and all of that. It was a mess, but it was like a bonding experience, whatever. So they get there, and the Dude Ranch is very scaled down. It's just that it's a Dude Ranch, and it's not like everything updated. They didn't have phone service. They didn't have TVs. You know, they ain't got nothing to do but each other. Okay, so they're there. Next day, which is the first day, because it was late. It was night time. It was dark as hell when they got there. They sit down and have lunch, and they're all outside. And everything was off to a pretty good start. Right before they went over there, that goddamn trifling ass Carly. Carly gonna go right on in and she gonna walk on up on Jock and be like, hey, and grab them in the crotch. I said, Carly, bitch, she's just as trifling. Grandma Carly she's just an old goddamn geriatric slut. She really is. I was like, look at her. Oh, nasty if you don't get your Crypt Keeper hands off this bird, honey. Anyway, soon as they sit down and they're like, well, let's just kind of hash out, you know, what's went on because we're going to be here. We need to get along. So they start going back and forth. Baby, Spice and Tokyo get started. And they're going back and forth. And Tokyo steady saying, I don't have a problem with you, dog. Like, I don't have a problem with you. This is just so stupid. And what she's finding out more and more is there's issues. The issue is fucking Carly. Like, Carly is the centerpiece of all of this. It's like every time that something breaks out, it's like something that Carly done said. And I'm going to tell y'all about this in a second. So that thing starts. Next thing you know, Tokyo calls that motherfucking Spice a bitch. And I guess that Spice don't like that shit. That motherfucking Spice took a goddamn plate and gave, and threw the fucking plate. It flew like a goddamn discus when you're up at uh, the damn Olympics. And it gave, poof, it hit Tokyo in her hat and just spilled all over her. The whole plate. It just went flying across. I said, well, damn. And baby, they ran out of there and they just fucking tackled Tokyo. Tokyo was sprawled out on the floor. I said, girl, is she doing floor exercises for the gymnastics or what? They got her, and I think they pinned her down because, again, she did, like, they don't want her to get loose because once she get hold of Spice, and see, and I'm like kind of here for it. I want Tokyo to just get hold of Spice one good time. And baby, give her ragdoll, honey. Give her this, honey. Just, and I like Spice, but I just want her to just give that to her a little bit and have her wig turned around backwards so she can stop all this old tough shit. Like, seriously. So that was going on. Then in the midst of that, the next thing you know, Estelita tries coming for Sierra about some shit from last year. I was like, what? It was so crazy. Then the next thing you know, Estelita's into it with BK. And I'm like, what kind of shit is this? It was just pandemonium. A mess. And I said, that'll make no sense. I'm looking at Erica and Mimi. They just eating and looking. They were so over it. They were like, whatever, child. Even when Mimi went up in her goddamn confessional and had her motherfucking burrito, it was like, child, whatever. I said, okay. It was crazy. And then it was just like poor BK, he was just catching it. He was catching it. Estelita was like calling him all kind of bitch niggas and all this kind of carried on. I was like, she acted like Jen from Basketball Wives. Estelita, bitch, when did you get so tough? When did you get tough? Like in the midst of one of your vocal lessons or something? Bitch, if you don't go sit your goddamn ass down somewhere, you are only here for Stevie J. You were the cleanup woman. You were there to lick off whatever residue he has left from fucking everybody in Atlanta. That's your purpose. Not to be fighting with BK, not to be trying to fight with Sierra. Bitch, if you don't get somewhere and sit your motherfucking raggedy ass down, sit down, fake ass Selena, bitch. Nobody trying to feel what you got going on. But at the end of all of it, it was bad because Carly's mouth and something that Carly said was the bulk of all of it. Well, Carly said this, and Carly told me that, and it was all Grandma Carly. And Carly gonna say, I'm dealing with my dad. I don't have time. Carly, bitch. You using that as a cop-out, bitch. We understand that your dad is sick and all that, but bitch, you just started all this shit with your fucking bone carrying ass bullshit, and now you trying to deflect, or you backpedaling and pussy popping. You know we ain't for that shit. But the one you got to worry about, bitch, is Tokyo, because Tokyo is going to fuck around and grab you if you don't quit it, honey. You better watch yourself. Anyway, later on we see, because everybody pretty much, that's the funny part, they all really like and respect Rashida. So everybody was like chilling and like not going too far left. You know what I mean? Where when it came to Rashida talking to them, they were listening to Rashida. They were trying to calm down. And the only person that Tokyo would really listen to is Rashida, Melissa, and BK. I said, okay, because he kept saying, it's BK, Tokyo, it's BK. He was trying to let her know, don't fucking hit me, bitch. Because they had her stretched out in the floor. Or on the ground. They had her stretched out. I was like, Lord have mercy. I said, she gonna kill them all, honey. But she sat and talked to that Melissa, and I said, now Tokyo, girl, you know you're a virgin and you don't really know how this really goes down. Bitch, you better watch that goddamn Melissa. Watch her. Because she ain't trustworthy. You see her hairdo? That bitch ain't trustworthy. You gotta watch her. You'll mess around, honey, and she'll be licking your box. And this old good old tight old virgin box too. Watch her, bitch. Watch her. Anyway, but Melissa talked to her and anyway, so that's that. Jock and Carly, once everything had got going, they were talking and he's like checking on her. First of all, Jock, what is them fucking boots? Did you all see Jock's boots? Y'all can see it in my thumbnail. Them boots. The boots is as tall as Jock. I said, child, the boots is horrible. Them boots was so tall, they was making me walk bow-legged. I was like, Lord, them boots look like they scraping the sides of your knees and burning. I mean, that was a hot-ass mess. Anyway, but yeah, she kept on going through this old shit and trying to cry about her whole dad thing, and she couldn't even cry because Jock kept farting. He's such a fucking idiot. Kept farting. She's like, "Oh, I smell it. This is terrible." I was like, "Keep eating them fucking burritos. Y'all clowning at him. Just a mess." Next thing you know, they go into the next day. Well, it's later on that night. They're going to do like a bonfire. So Rashida pulls Spice and Tokyo out and have them talk. And they pretty much got some understanding. Spice is like, girl, just don't call me bitch. She goes, oh, bitch, that's how I talk, bitch. Shit. I was like, okay. So she said, did you call me bitch? She gonna say, yeah, bitch, that's how I talk, bitch. I was like, Lord of mercy. She said, I will call you bitch, and you just call me a bitch back, and bitch, keep it moving. I was like, child, Spice, you better go sit down. You better go sit down. And then the next thing you know, that whole thing with Estelita and Sierra, that was a mess. That was a whole mess. And I was just so done with Estelita when she gonna say to Sierra, girl, you want to get popped again? And Sierra was like, girl, the only reason why you got a chance to hit me, bitch, was because the damn security was there. And the way they had a position and you got to hit me, bitch, don't you get it fucked up. I was like, okay, Sierra. And I believe that Sierra would get Estelita because Estelita's corny. She is so fucking corny. She gonna get back over there and get Stevie J's balls on your nose and calm your ass down, you old goddamn fool. But anyway, that was it. That's all that really went on. That's all that really went on. And we'll get back to it again next week. All right, you guys, later.